On February 22nd, I wrote an article called My New Year's Resolutions for 2018. One point I made in that article was stay out of Belgium, at least for this year. And I wasn't kidding when I said that. It's weird when I come back here, which I'm back now, but I'll get to that later. When I get back here, I feel totally different. Immediately go back to the past and then I can't escape it. It's weird. But anyway, the reason that I'm back is why I wanted to make this video. You might have seen the latest article I wrote, which was called I Need Your Ideas. And that's because a week ago, or 2 weeks ago by now, my parents came to New York, they visited me, and I showed them the city and I showed them what I like about the city. I introduced them to some of my friends. My parents came up with a proposal to help me to get an investor visa. What an investor visa means is that you commit to starting a business in the United States and you show them that you have the funds to do that by drafting up a business plan and then showing that business plan to them every 2 years, and then they'll check up on your business and see if everything is going well, and then they'll extend your visa indefinitely. This is one of the only options I have to move to the United States because on paper I'm not worth anything. And I don't really care about that, but that's just the way it is. So the other options I had was going to school, which is not gonna happen. I'm not gonna say I hate school, but I think school, is against humanity, but I get into that in another video. That's a whole other topic. So there's school, there is an internship visa, which allows you to work in the United States for a company for 3 years. I think up to 3 years, that's how it works. The only ways you can get that is having a bachelor in that field or having worked in that field for at least 3 years. I don't have any of that. Another visa option is marrying someone, but I don't really know anyone I could marry, so I'm not gonna do that either. And then there is the employee visa, which means that an American company hires you to work for them, but it's incredibly hard to do that. So they have to prove that they have a job where I'm perfectly qualified for, and they couldn't find any American that could do the same thing, and they can't make up the job, because you could think like, let's just make up a position and then, where only you could be qualified for some reason. But they have to advertise that job for at least a year, and they have to show how they advertised it and that they try to find an American employee. So, I kind of gave up on that idea because that sounds pretty hard. That's that. And those are pretty much all the options I had in the first place. So right now I'm back in Belgium. I'm in Ghent in my parents' apartment, and this is their office. They were renting this before I stayed here, just so you know. And I'm figuring out this business plan, but I don't really like that I have to sit down and think about a business idea, because I really believe that businesses grow from personal need, which I did with Tiny House Belgium. I needed a house, and the only thing I could afford was a tiny house, so I built a tiny house. That's how that business came about. And this time it's the other way around. One thing I want to say about that is it's not the best scenario, but it's absolutely not the worst. If this can get me to New York, which is so important to me, in the last 12 months, I've been in New York for 9, and I'm a different person there. I want to be there, and that's the only thing in my life I'm sure about. If this can get me there, I just want to make sure that I find something that I like and that I can do for at least 5 years and that can do some real damage. This is probably the biggest decision I've ever made in my life, or ever will make if I think about it, because so much depends on it. Yeah, that's kind of what's going on right now, and I wrote this article, I Need Your Ideas, and that's just because I want to talk to other people and see what they think, because I'm really bad at identifying what I'm good and bad at, so I would love to talk to you about it. Also, if you really want to see me failing hard, then I suggest you follow me here on YouTube and you check out my new website, louisdekaiser.com, just all one word. I'll link it in the description, and that'll be it. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye.